Yes, welcome to the network theory uh, video classes, electrical circuits. So now let us we discuss about magnetic circuits. Magnetic circuits. Yes, first one. So what do you mean by magnet? Magnet, already we know about magnet in our childhood. So we used to play with the magnet as so which can attract the iron piece like that, and which contains the north pole and south pole. Those are the permanent magnets. But in the electrical circuit, what is magnet? What is magnet in the sense, generally if we take the coil in the sense inductor, this is inductor. We take the coil, and if we apply some voltage to the coil, then the current has to be distributed like this. The current has to be distributed in this fashion. But generally the current never goes like this. If the current goes in this fashion, the windings are not like this. If I take these two are the two terminals, the coil windings are not like this. The coil windings may be like this. Then how the current flows? This winding, next this winding, next this winding, and again it will leave like this. It is not possible. So hence the current up to here, that will be I. Then this current will be distributed as lines of force throughout the coil. Lines of force throughout the coil. These lines of force are called magnetic flux. These lines of force are called magnetic flux. So now here I want to define the few terms. The first one is magnetomotive force. Yes, MMF stands for magnetomotive force. What is magnetomotive force in the sense? This is the motivation force of the current to distribute as lines of force throughout the coil. Or we can also say the capacity of the current to distribute as lines of force throughout the coil is called magnetomotive force. Or you can also say this magnetomotive force is denoted by F. F is equal to N into I, where N is the number of turns of the coil and I is the current which has to be flowing through the coil. So therefore the units of the magnetomotive force is ampere turns. Ampere turn. Yes, once again, what is magnetomotive force? The capacity of the current to distribute as lines of force throughout the coil, or the motivation force of the current to distribute as lines of force throughout the coil, or it is simply the product of the number of turns of the coil and current which has to be passing through the coil. The second one is, what is magnetic flux? Magnetic flux. Yes, magnetic flux. What is magnetic flux in the sense, already we defined. This is the magnetic flux. That means the lines of force which is distributing throughout the coil is called magnetic flux. Lines of force distributing throughout the coil is called magnetic flux. It is denoted by pi. The units are Webers. Units are Webers. Next, third one is, what is magnetic flux density? Magnetic flux density, it is denoted by capital B. So magnetic flux density is simply a magnetic flux per unit area, that is pi by A. The units are Weber per meter square, or you can also call Tesla. Yes. Next, magnetic field intensity. This is magnetic field intensity, or we can also call magnetic field strength. Magnetic field strength. Yes, what is this magnetic field strength in the sense? It is simply magnetic force per unit length. Magnetic force per unit length, it is denoted by H is equal to force per unit length. F by L. This is Ni by L, where N is the number of turns, I is the current has to be flow through the coil, and L is the length of the coil. So the units are ampere turns per meter. Ampere turns per meter. And now we have the linear relation with magnetic flux density and magnetic field intensity. What is that? In the sense B is equal to mu H, where mu is permeability. Permeability in the sense the ability of the medium to allow the magnetic flux. Ability of the medium to allow the magnetic flux. And we know that mu is equal to mu naught into mu r. So where mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 Henry per meter, and the value of mu r. So mu r is relative permeability and mu naught is absolute permeability, where mu r is slightly less than 1 for diamagnetic material, and mu r is slightly greater than 1 for paramagnetic material, and mu r is much greater than 1 for ferromagnetic material. For ferro para dia. Okay. Yes. The next one is, what is Ohm's law for this magnetic field, magnetic circuit? The Ohm's law for magnetic circuits is Ohm's law for magnetic circuits. Actually, what is Ohm's law for electric circuit? At constant temperature, the current passing through the conductor or material is directly proportional to the applied voltage. And here also, at constant temperature, the flux distributing throughout the coil is directly proportional to the applied magnetomotive force. That is magnetomotive force. So we can say, at constant temperature, the flux distributing pi is directly proportional to EMF F. Okay, and we need to remove this proportionality. That is, pi is equal to F by S, or we can also say F is equal to pi into S. It is like V is equal to IR formula, where R is the resistance which oppose the distribution, which oppose the flow of current, and here S is called reluctance. S is called reluctance. So this resistance opposes the current, this reluctance opposes the flux. Reluctance opposes the flux, and we know the resistance R is proportional to L and R is inversely proportional to A. So that is R is proportional to L by A, like this. And here also, what is S? In the sense reluctance is directly proportional to L, reluctance is inversely proportional to A. That means S is proportional to L by A. S is proportional to L by A. So then S is equal to L by mu A, where mu is the proportionality constant for the reluctance. That is, S is equal to mu A. So now I want to analyze both electric circuit and magnetic circuit. So just I will give 5 to 6 points. So these are very, very useful to you. So first, let me take electric circuit, and this is magnetic circuit. Yes, the first point is, we know what is circuit. The closed path, the network which contains the closed path is called circuit. And also, what do you mean by electric circuit? In the sense, the closed path followed by the electric current. Closed path followed by electric current is called electric circuit. Next, what is magnetic circuit? In the sense, the closed path followed by magnetic flux. Closed path followed by magnetic flux is called magnetic circuit. Next, second one. In electric circuit, what is excitation? Excitation is voltage. This is excitation is voltage. And in magnetic circuit, what is excitation? Here excitation is magnetomotive force. Okay. Next, third one. What is the response of electric circuit? Response here is current. And here, what is response of the magnetic circuit? The response is magnetic flux. Response is magnetic flux. Next, here what is Ohm's law in electric circuit? Ohm's law. Thus we can describe Ohm's law. At constant temperature, the current passing through the material is directly proportional to voltage, that is I is proportional to V, and V is equal to IR. And here also, what is Ohm's law for magnetic circuit? Ohm's law. So what is Ohm's law for magnetic circuit? At constant temperature, the flux distributing throughout the coil is directly proportional to magnetomotive force, that is F is equal to pi S. Next, fifth one. Yes, here the resistance is the property which opposes the current. So that is the current opposed by resistor. And here flux opposed by yes, what is this? Reluctance. That is yes. Okay. Next. Yes, what is the equation for resistance? R is equal to rho L by A. And here what is the equation for reluctance? S is equal to L by mu A. Okay. So here rho is called resistivity. This is rho is called resistivity. Therefore here 1 by mu is the factor which opposes the movement of the magnetic flux or the distribution of the magnetic flux. Yes, I hope you understand all these topics. That is the analogy between electric circuit and magnetic circuit. Yes. So in the next session, so I will continue with the magnetic circuit, that is series magnetic circuit. So here also you can write, in series electric circuit the current is same. In series magnetic circuit the flux is same. Series electric circuit current is same. Series magnetic circuit the flux is same. And in parallel electric circuit voltage is same. And in parallel magnetic circuit MMF is same. MMF is same. So let us you have all these things. In the next session I will continue with magnetic circuit, that is in that magnetic circuit what is series magnetic circuit and what is parallel magnetic circuit and what is composite magnetic circuit, and the next one is what are the various types of EMFs and self-induced EMF, mutually induced EMF, that is statically induced EMF. Next another category is dynamically induced EMF is there. From that we calculate the self-inductance and mutual inductance for various circuits. Yes, thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for this channel for further videos. Thank you once again.